What else is coming through? Anything for anybody in the studio?
Oh, boy. So there's a lot of, I just felt suicide right here. So who's a part of the suicide? Aww. Who is that to you? My cousin. So know that he's stepping forward as well. Because when I'm here, like I start seeing them all. Can we pull her on? Is that okay?
Yeah, come right on.
I'm sorry to do this.
No, this is live TV.
This is Allie.
Hi.
She's our fourth member.
Oh my God,
he was standing right behind you, and he was just saying to me, like, I just have to apologize. I have to apologize. He actually tells me there was tattoos that were done in memory of him, so someone's got a tattoo.
I'm not sure about that.
In the family.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, that one of the things is that he's just acknowledging. I know that you're nervous to be on TV right now because you're normally behind the scenes.
Yep.
But he says to me that when he was here, that he was dealing with a lot of emotional issues here in the physical world. He actually shows me, like, antidepressants and medications that he was on.
Yeah.
Because he says, I fought this so hard. He goes, I just tried to be normal. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
But he also tells me he didn't take his medications the way that he should have.
Oh,
and his family was trying to get him support because they were bringing him to different doctors and to different people. He says, and my family feels like these doctors failed me. He says, but really, he goes, I didn't do what I was supposed to.
Ooh.
So know that he's just acknowledging that. There was also like a poem that was done in memory of him as well, or like writings that were done that he wants to thank his family for in the beautiful way that they laid him to rest. And he's been trying to reach everybody in dreams.
Oh,
so know that he's there.
Oh my God, will you stay?
Yes, can you stay?
One more
I can say.
Okay.
Yes,
we have to go to
absolutely.
commercial.
Right.
I love you, Allie. Thanks for coming on.
I want to give her a hug. Can I just give her a hug?
You guys, we'll be right back with Matt Fraser after the break.
This is, oh my God.
So sweet.
He's really strong around us.
We are back with E-star psychic Matt Fraser.
Yes.
You did some amazing readings right before the break. You said you were picking up my grandmother. I do have a question. So you see them, right?
Yes.
So do you see her as like I last saw her, or like is she older, or is she like younger? Like when they go
That's a really
to
good
the other
question.
side, what do they look like?
So when I see them, it's differently. So I see like figures. That's how I see them.
Okay.
So I saw her behind you, and then I kept hearing, I'm the grandmother, and she was coming through. And the crazy part is that they know about the things that are going on in your life. Like the reason why she's coming through is she knows that you're pregnant and that you're having a girl and that this is going to be such an amazing time in your life.
Did she tell you what I should name her? Because I'm really struggling.
No, and they won't. And here's the reason why is that that's your decision to make yourself. They
Grandma,
help us.
help. Will you?
She can't pick a name for you.
I know,
Are you kidding me?
give me some ideas. Just throw some suggestions out.
Listen, I failed school. I wish that somebody was there helping me, with my math test and whatnot. The other side never gave me the answers for that. And they don't give me the answers on how to deal with my family. Believe me, you'll see that on Meet The Frasers.
And it's so interesting because your mom has this ability. Your sister does or does not?
She was forgotten.
She was forgotten, thank you. My sister was like that child. My sister can't even talk to the living, never mind the dead. she was like that soul on Harry Potter, that person on Harry Potter who was like the muggle who like didn't know anything. So.
Is there somebody coming in for us?
Not that I'm sensing right now, because they have to have a message that's there. You don't have any people
Why
who
is
have
no one
died.
giving us a message?
Because you have to have somebody that had died, like, somebody who's very close.
Can someone tell Morgan why she's not getting her gyno?
Yeah.
It's all set.
Oh, dear God.
You see them in terms of like they just basically sort of the departed like observe our life and kind of come in when they want to like help with things.
Exactly.
They're not just gonna like.
Your grandma's not going to come through just to talk about a couch she had. She's not going to come through and just say hello to say hello. There's got to be a message that's there. Like when I was talking about the boy who had passive suicide, the way that it works is that they only come through if there's a message that's there.
Yeah.
That's what's so important.
Is there anyone else in the studio right now?
Any
Oh my God,
other
there's a
thing you're
ton.
picking up? What's the strongest right now?
Well, the strongest is that soul that passive suicide. Like he's still here communicating with me, and they all know that they can speak to me. So they all pull me in a million different directions. To speak and communicate.
Oh my God.
And how do you know who to pick? Like, how do you know?
Because they stand behind you, and that's what I love about my live events is that when I do my shows and I do my events, is that you'll never see me standing up on stage and being like, oh, I have a J name or whatever. That's not me. I will go up to you and say, your son passed, he's standing right here.
Yeah.
Your mom died, she's right next to you, because that's how I see them.
Yeah.
And people love that, about my events and my shows because it's just so different, and I think that that's much more validating.
Yes,
And we're
I agree.
seeing the shows on this new E-show. We get to experience everything. What was the strongest thing that you filmed this season, or one of the most remarkable readings that you gave?
So one of the most remarkable readings had to be for Luciera, who is a famous walking coach. She works for the Miss Universe organization, and she came in to help Alexa because Alexa's competing in the pageant this year for Miss Rhode Island, USA. So she came in, and as she was walking with Alexa, all of a sudden her grandmother was there. And this is a woman who doesn't cry. You know, she's like stone, and she just broke down hearing the messages that her grandmother had for her.
Grandmas are powerful. Grandmas get you, you know?
They
are here, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch the show.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us.
Thank you for having me here.
Meet the Frasers. It airs Monday nights at 10 right here on E. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. It's
Excited
nice to
have
be
you.
here. Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
coming up, a Japanese billionaire is looking for a female life partner to go to the moon with him. You want to do
Hello?
it?
Give me a wig, bitch.
Are you in?
Available.
Grab me a wig from America.
What a